Hey guys, if you see my last video about seasonality in the real estate market and why the next 90 days is so crucial for anybody even thinking about selling in 2023, keep watching. As you know, my thought is the next 90 days is the best time to sell your home in 2023 to maximize the dollar value that you get for it. And this is why I've put together these few simple steps to help you list your home at the best time of year. First thing I'm going to do is when a client calls me to list their home, I'm going to say, this is the best decision you've ever made and you're going to love working with me. Just joking. We're going to sit down and we're going to go over the most important factor of listing your home, which is pricing. For example, we're going to look at current data. We're going to go through all of the sold data, the comparables, to kind of give us a range of what we're looking at in terms of realistic value for your home. And then also looking at active data that's out there, active listings, because that's going to be the competition that we're going to be competing against essentially. So really looking at where we've come from and looking at where we are in today's market as a group together is going to be the most important thing. Second thing we're going to do after we nail down a perfect pricing strategy is walk through the home and talk about staging and decluttering. Now, a lot of people think staging is bringing in all of this fancy furniture to make the home look different than it already is. However, the main thing with staging and decluttering is removal of personal effects and getting the space ready so that we can take photos to present the home in the best light possible. Decluttering is one of the most important things we can do, and it's very simple. More simple than you might think. Removal of mats on the ground all over the home, getting rid of leafy green plants that are out there that may detract from our potential photos that we're taking, and removal of your personal effects, things off the tables, things off of your fridge. Those simple little fixes are going to position your home in a much better light. Now for staging, depending on the property itself, we have great vendors and partners that we work with. We can do actual furniture and staging materials in there, or we can do virtual. Whatever makes sense for you at that time, we cross that bridge when the time comes. The next thing we're going to talk about is one of the most important things we can do. It's touch-ups and cleaning. I always say that painting and professional cleaning makes your home look like a brand new home. And that's when we sit down and talk about it. I'm going to go through with you to see what we need to be doing. And a lot of times it might just be touch-up paint. But getting a professional clean done on your home is one of those things that just kind of sets the home up for success. The next thing we're going to talk about together is potentially doing a pre-listing inspection. And I love this strategy because what it does is allows a professional inspector to come through and maybe pick out anything that might come up in an inspection report. Now, understanding that in today's market, conditions are they're going to happen. You're going to usually have an inspection or a financing condition. If we can remove any barriers from that inspection, that's going to happen when somebody puts an offer on your home, we get to kind of be proactive in taking care of those things before we even list the property and put you in the best position possible. So basically what that pre-inspection is going to do is give you stronger negotiating power. Now, if you don't do that and some issues come up, the buyer may actually use that against you to lower the price. So if we can get ahead of the game, get that pre-inspection done, puts you in the driver's seat. The next really important and simple thing to do is give a list of all the renovations and updates you've done to your home to your realtor. Basically what this does is give people peace of mind if they're interested in purchasing your home and allows them to make the decision even faster. The final thing that we're going to talk about is the exterior of the home. Now, when people see your home for the first time, what are they looking at? They're looking at the exterior. That's what we call the curb appeal. And making that as appealing as possible is one of the most important things we can do to get people actually through the door. For example, decluttering the outside of your home is something that a lot of people don't talk about. Removing of basketball nets that might be in the driveway, the cars, making sure your grass is cut if there's no snow. If there is snow on the ground, make sure that's shoveled so that we can present the home in a way that's going to get people excited to get through the door and see the rest of the house.